What's the right duration of a cleanse? So is there ones that you can do for 2 weeks? Is there ones you can do for 5 days? What are the pros, the cons, all the things?
Well, there's studies that show that even after a few days, 2-3 days, the microbiome, all the bacteria in our gut health as a whole, it's where 75% of the immune system is. So inflammation is a product of the immune system. You can make some significant changes in how somebody feels in 2 or 3 days. These are just things like the brain fog can start to lift, the energy can start to increase, the inflammation levels can start to lower. So that's the starting point. So it depends to their why.
Yeah.
Like, what are their goals? How long will this take to get to your goals? And that's why I see something like a reset, or the Kroma reset is a springboard. Let's teach people how to eat in a way that loves them back, and then teach them ways to keep this going. Because if you're talking about things that have taken years to get to where they're at now, it's not going to be solved in 5 days, but at least want you moving in the right direction. So cleanses, specifically using it as sort of a reset, I would say 4 or 5 days probably be the minimum for most people. But really, I'm an advocate for making your life a cleanse, more or less. What are things you can do sustainably that love you back, that are in alignment with your goals?
That's exactly what I try to do. I try to make a cleanse, like a micro cleanse every day. And Lisa and I talked about this. Like I'll switch my matcha out, or I'll add the cranberry hydration, or instead of like a meal, I'll do the bone broth and maybe like some of the super porridge. Like I'll implement the cleanse throughout my day, even if I'm not doing it the whole day.
And that's exactly the design of it. I mean, that's how I live, right? And we talked about it. It's giving you, I mean, you do the program, you find the things that you love, but then you can keep incorporating them. And again, it's meeting you where you're at, finding the things that are going to simplify your life, make you feel really good. We're all really busy, so we don't necessarily always have time to find healthy choices. So the fact that it can sit in your pantry really helps too, and that it can go with you anywhere. And then if you want to go out for a nice dinner, because that's part of life too, it's finding that balance. And because I think that good food and social is really a big part of enjoying life.
I also think when you're a high performing person, or you really want to really lean into your success, to make a decision of what to eat it's
overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. I'm just like, show me what to eat.
Well, as a single mom with 3 kids, living in 2 cities, running a company, like I don't have time. I know what to do. I don't have time to make a big, meal or a big salad or whatever, or even go out and get food. So being able to have those options that are super simple and easy to make, takes me 2 seconds. I'm all about efficiency.
So if someone were to do a cleanse, and let's say they're doing it for 5 days, the first question everyone asks is, am I going to shit my pants?
That's the first question?
Yeah, everyone wants to know if they're going to shit their pants.
Do I need to be able to
run to the bathroom?
That wasn't my first question.
That wasn't your first question?
No.
Maybe the second.
Now that I bring it up, though, is it your first question? Yeah.
Well, now that maybe you've implanted in my mind.
You don't want to shit your pants on a cleanse, right?
No, I don't want to shit my pants ever, even if I'm not on a cleanse.
Okay.
To be honest.
But I didn't realize that was number one question. But I'm glad we're doing.
Like everyone wants to know. No one wants to know. Now everyone does want to know, though. Yes. Are you shitting your pants?
Not if you're doing it right. Okay. I mean, to me, that's not normal.
Unless you're having a colonoscopy.
I didn't shit my pants. I'm just wondering.
Are we speaking from experience?
I'm asking for a friend.
Juice cleanses do sometimes tend to get things going. You could see why I would ask that question.
Yes. Okay.
Not very common, but okay.
Yes. Okay. So let's say this. Sometimes juice cleanses, I have seen this sometimes with juice cleanses, where people are having lots of sugar, lots of specifically higher FODMAP juices, which these are fermentable sugars, and like the celery juice. People are really into that with the medical mediums and that conversation.
Hey, is that real? Is the celery juice? Everybody's talking about the celery juice.
I mean, whole foods are generally good. Celery juice has some nutrients, right? And I think what it is you're getting some electrolytes, you're getting some minerals, you're getting some phytonutrients from the celery juice, and it's giving your body a break from all the junk that people are having. So that's a move in the right direction. But again, because it's better, does it mean it's optimal?
But people are going to the store and like getting the pre-made stuff that's been there for everyone. I feel like I just feel like
well,
that's
and he
a placebo.
has people drinking like bucket loads.
I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
It's like,
I was on the program.
I mean, it's a lot of celery juice. That could probably make people crap their pants. I could say that could be. because it's so much fermentable sugar. And a lot of people have SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, which they're having lots of this plant food. It can do it. So that may be what the people that are asking you about going, like pooping their pants during a cleanse, maybe that's why.